Boy, my brain is like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel now. Again, some of you may know this, some of you may not, but they had that show, Diddy had that show back in the day, Making the Band. And it was that infamous scene where he made them walk to go and get some cheesecake. All right. Now, Freddie P, who was one of the members of Making the Band, um, Freddie P reveals Beyoncé wanted cheesecake that Diddy forced them to walk to Brooklyn to get. So Beyoncé, I never knew this. Beyoncé was the one who wanted the cheesecake. Wait, so I'm trying to remember that scene because I don't remember seeing Beyonce. We're on the Art of Dialogue channel, which I'll leave in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe. Yeah, let me see what this brother got to say because this is like tripping me out. Like that Beyonce was wanting the damn cheesecake. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Okay, fun fact a lot of people don't know. That cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce.
Oh, right out the
She
gate.
was upstairs the whole time.
Wait. He said Beyonce was upstairs the whole time? I'm really trying to remember that. I'm gonna have to go look back at that scene. Beyonce. I don't recall her being on there. This is crazy.
What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact. People don't know. People like, y'all walked together cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But
wow.
Yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these niggas is. So I'm the type of nigga. I listen to everything you say as if it's a contract. So if you say walk to the store or walk to get me some cheesecake, I'll walk to get you some cheesecake, but I'm not walking back. And that's just what me and Dallon did. And they like, why y'all, they hot. Like y'all cheating. And we like, he told us to walk. He ain't tell us to walk back. So we already in the hotel like 3 hours before they got there when they said
I get what he's saying. And I get why the other members might have been upset because if you watch that show, Diddy was, boy, he was on them. So they're probably saying, yo, if you don't walk back, we probably all gonna get in trouble. I'm just tripping off him saying, like, with everything coming out, with him saying he'll do it again for Beyonce. Man, you see the effect people be having on people? That's crazy.
was coming, we went and met him in front of the building. And the first thing that nigga said out of his mouth, he said, we got the cheesecake. He was like, I don't want that shit. Take that shit upstairs for Beyonce. Then he said, they was like, yeah, man, we want to tell you, Fred and Dallon, they ain't walk back. Trying to be on some snitching shit. He's like, I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. I ain't tell you niggas to walk back. Y'all walk back. Like, yeah. I'm like, another thing what people don't understand, if you go back and look at the episode, it's an episode where he out there in the front and he cussing everybody else out. He told us to walk for the cheesecake. And he like, man, move it. Keep it moving, money. Like, if y'all ain't with it, woo, woo, woo. He like, if y'all don't like what I say, keep it moving. Fight that. Go back and look at that scene. Not trying to sound like nobody. As he said that, I heard him talking. I'm that type of nigga anyway. Everybody know me. I don't let you rap to me.
Yeah, he on this show. Freddy wasn't like with all the BS. I remember he was one of the ones that was like, he ain't gonna let them talk to him like that. I think that's why he got. Didn't he get kicked out? My brain, I got to go back and look because.
So as he was talking, I walked off. I'm shot up the block. Go back and look at the scene. I'm the only one not in that bitch. I'm in it at first as the editing going on because they got me when I was talking to Ness. But when he came down, I'm no longer in them shots because I had done walked off. So I get to the end of the thing. He like, y'all can go home. Y'all can get, he said, y'all don't, he was like, y'all don't like what I was saying? Y'all can get the fuck up out of here. I'm like, all right, cool. Because you got to remember, I came from the hood. I'm trying to get back to the trap. Like, you, this ain't, I don't even know if this shit real. Like, I had never met nobody famous in my life. I'm like, I'm trying to get back to get this fucking money. This nigga, he playing with a nigga. That's just what I said. Boom. So I'm looking for an excuse to get home. My family used to beg me to stay there. They used to be like, boy, man, just stick in. I'm like, this shit. Man,
you see that? You see what he's saying there? His family is telling him to stick with Diddy. Because the family knows that if he stay there, you know, he can become an artist and become rich and all the money and stuff. But the family ain't knowing everything that comes with that. You see what I'm saying? Like the pressure of family members wanting you to get them up out of the hood pretty much, you know? You know, he go back home and everybody's mad at him, you know, and then you look at how everything is out of there, how everything played out now, you know. Imagine if the whole group or whatever making the band would have stayed together and actually, you know, because you had making the band, I forgot their name. You had that one, the other one, Day 26. Just imagine if they actually stuck together, how much of this stuff they would have been involved in. I mean, you already have what's her name that came out, Dawn. You had Aubrey O'Day. So, yo, yeah. I ain't saying going back to the hood and trying to get that money is a good decision too, because you already know what he was talking about when he say that. But man,
I got a son on, you know, my son. I'm like, my son was just born. I ain't got time for this. I used to make $100 a day before I met P. Diddy. It wasn't much, but I had a son on the way. It was a lot back then. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that sucker shit. So I shot off down the block. Man, I swear to God, everything I love, man. As he walked off, he had two security guards, Uncle Paul and another nigga with him, and he walked off. And that nigga got to the end of the block where I was, and nigga said, gave me that. Nigga said, I respect that money. Like, and kept walking that way. Like, I respect that shit. Like, it's just the type of nigga he is. Like, you just gotta know what you're dealing with. He ain't know, like, he gonna see if you weak. Of course, he gonna see if you know, a push around. But if you not, he might just fuck with you, you know.
yeah, you don't want
I mean,
that.
a lot of niggas around me, a lot of niggas in our groups, a lot of in our situations was getting push arounds. All them niggas push around. Except for the nigga who worked for Vlad. I never seen him in a compromising position. What's his name again? Ah, man, Sean Perez. But I never seen Sean Perez in a compromising position. That's probably the only dude, and I wouldn't speak for no grown ass man, but that's probably the only dude that probably walked away in that situation without being S8 is Sean Perez. Because I've never heard nothing about him, and I've never heard no stories. I used to hear freaky stories of freaky, you know, shit about Main Man all the time, but I just never heard nothing about Sean Perez. Now this last year and a half, I've been just getting all the juice because I'm in the circle, and I sit there with the love of my life, my sister, Babs, and we get on that phone, and because we the only ones that really was standing up. Everybody else was kind of scared to speak up. You feel me? Like Chopper just don't give a. Choppers just don't give a. Dallon gonna wedge the situation. He gonna wedge the situation. He gonna, because Dallon feel like this. I spoke with him about it. He feel like when I was fighting that fight, everybody was like on his dick. Now that I'm not fighting that fight and I feel a little sympathy for him, everybody want me to hate him. I'm like, boy, you always on the wrong end of the gun. You just won't get it right, huh? You always on the wrong end of the gun, Dallon. He like, right. But yeah, man, so I mean, we all have our own stories, and I'm just glad I got to experience it. But at the same time, I feel like we work for something, and we should have been able to walk. My family should be benefiting from that.
Mm.
That's it. I'm sorry for everybody that's going through what they're going through. Anybody in the groups, anybody who went through from 112, day 26, anybody that ever endured any sexual assault from P. Diddy or uncomfortable uncomfortable environments. Um, I say I sympathize with you, and I just prayers up for you, man. Prayers up. I hope you can find some type of peace, balance in life, and figure it out. I still haven't got there yet, but I wish the best for you.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you look at the people that are close to Diddy and you look at how famous they are, how successful they are, right? And then you look at the ones that aren't. It's like if you don't comply, you won't reap the benefits of because again, like he said, he come from the gutter, he's in the hood, he got all these people counting on him, which makes him very, very vulnerable. But it seems that he wasn't gullible, you know. He didn't it seems like he was one of the ones that didn't buy the dream they were trying to sell to him. So most people are willing to sacrifice their well-being for fame. And a lot of those dudes on the top know that. They know a lot of people are willing to do whatever for money. So it's like, oh, okay. But at the same time, they seem at the ones at the top also seem like they want a challenge too. They want someone who don't want to do these things, and then they kind of like will them in. So yeah, I'm just still shocked that it was Beyonce. I almost gonna have to go look back at that, man, cause that is wild. Like I'm trying to remember where they were at exactly. Um, but what the hell was Beyonce doing there? You know, cause this is the first I'm hearing of this. Wow, that's crazy. But all right, hey, again, appreciate you guys coming over and watching. Please comment below if you knew about this already. Peace out.